it's Friday. It's Friday. Yes, and it's what they call Good Friday. So yes, so what are you doing today? I'm excited to see you. I only have about 10 minutes, but I wanted to share something with you because I think it's important for you to know that you are that girl. You are her. No matter what is going on, I want to be the first to tell you you're pretty enough, you're smart enough for the place you're ultimately supposed to be at in life, and you've got to know that. You are her. And so I don't want you to get discouraged. I don't want you to get upset. I don't want you to do any of those things. Most importantly, I don't want you to stop. Do not stop. Somebody is looking for you. Somebody is waiting for you. Somebody is depending on you. Do not stop. Keep going. Now, do I think you should learn some skills to get better? Yes. So don't do the same thing wrong over and over and over. You do need a mentor. Write this down. You do need a business coach. You do need someone guiding you. If you didn't need anybody, you'd already be there. Yes or yes. So if you're joining me for the very first time, put newbie in the chat. Say, I'm a newbie to Jerusha. You're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. Put newbie in the chat. If you watch the replay here, put replay. But if you tag two people or share the broadcast, you and I just became besties. Sharing is caring. Let me just tell you, when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. And so my purpose, my Pretty People organization is all about crowning kings and queens, crowning people like you on a daily basis. We crown, we celebrate, collaborate, and we create great connections. The goal is to shorten your learning curve. The goal is to help you become more successful. The goal is to push you forward. And so, yes, I am helping 1,000 families. And when I start helping somebody, they're going to have to say, Jerusha, stop making me successful. I'm going to push you forward to success. You're going to stop before I stop. And so you are that girl. You have what it takes. And so what I'm going to do is, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, it's Friday. Put in the chat if you are a newbie to me. You're just now hearing me. Put newbie. I love my newbies. I speak back. And then, of course, the best thing you can do is tag two people, share the broadcast. I don't want to be the best kept secrets. I appreciate your presence. Yes, thank you so much for following. Make sure that you follow. Let me just tell you, I'm Jerusha. I'm a business coach. I'm a speaker. And my background really is in radio and television, was in corporate America like a lot of you. So I understand, okay? You want to get out of corporate America. And I became an entrepreneur in a short period of time. So I went from employee to entrepreneur. I laid them off. They didn't lay me off. I started on a part-time basis like a lot of you, built my home-based business, went to the top, did all the things, earned all the things that you hear about. It's true. You can earn trips and diamonds and cars, obviously the money, right? And so then a few years ago came online and just transitioned. Literally, I just transitioned to social retail not that long ago because social media obviously is a bigger platform. And so I decided I want to help more people. I want to empower more people. I want to help people get started with me in business. So I'm helping 1,000 families earn an extra $1,000 a month doing what I do. So if you're open to the 1,000, put open so you can get educated. Not that you're interested, not that you know what it is, so you can get educated. And so you're that girl. So I don't want you to beat yourself up today. I was on a business call and this young lady was just beating up herself about where she is and where she isn't at yet. And that's okay. You know, we all have our timing. Obviously, I wish, you know, like most people, I'm retired. I wish I was retired right now, but I'm not. And so retired is relative. I still do work because I want to do good work for a long, long time. And so just follow these things. Your business can grow when you grow. Write this down. Your income will rarely exceed your level of personal development. So it starts with you developing yourself. It starts with you developing yourself. Okay. Now, what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you 5 most important skills for any business. For any business. Now, I favor and I love network marketers, direct sellers, affiliate marketing. Yes, social retail. I love those businesses because they are at a low cost to get started and you get all these great business skills. Okay. It is the best improvement program ever. And so if you want to learn some business skills fast, yes, I do believe those programs are the best and they're free if you're in those type of businesses. So 5 most, a pretty person is going to write this down for me. 5 most important skills for any business. You better not stop being a living miracle. First of all, you better not stop. She said, I needed to hear that. Don't stop. get better. Don't get bitter, get better. And so if you don't understand why I feel that way, I started in network marketing, direct sales, and I didn't have any idea about any business. And I quickly found out network marketing is a business model that depends on person to person sales by independent representatives. And so oftentimes people don't understand you're building your own business, right? Even though there's a bigger picture, you are still responsible for your actions. You're still selling a product and you're helping other people who want to go along with you and build their own businesses. And so I just believe that anything that you want to do can be done when you put in the sweat equity. A lot of times we don't put in the sweat equity. A lot of times we don't learn the basic skill set. Thank you so much. And so this is what I believe you need to learn first. So if you're in that frustrated state, let me just tell you 5 most important skills. Write this down. Skill number 1, leadership. Okay. You've got to learn leadership skills. People follow people. They will follow you when you do it. Stop talking about it and be about it. Your leadership game has to change. Leadership. Okay. And if you don't know what leadership looks like, look at your leader. If that person is somebody you'd like to model, follow that person. You definitely need to read leadership books. You definitely need to Google other leaders and follow them. Leadership. Number 2, listening. Now, this is one right here, listening. Most people don't understand you need to listen. Okay. Talk less, listen more. Write that down. You're listening. I'm constantly listening to YouTubes. I'm constantly listening to podcasts. I'm constantly listening to free trainings and teaching on social media. You got to listen more than you talk. If you know everything, you'd already be there, right? You'd already reach your goal. Number 3, relationship building. You got to build a lot of relationships. I don't care what you sell. Lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, nails, hair, services. It doesn't matter. Relationships are the most important thing because when you're building a relationship, right, you build people and people build a business. And so if you're not constantly entertaining other people, listening to other people, being interested in other people, I can tell you right now, you have a small client base. I am building new relationships every day, new relationships for my services, my product, my opportunity every single day. Write that down. That's number 3. Number 4, team building. If you're in a business where you're team building, like network marketing or multi-level marketing, whatever you want to call it, you're team building. You're pulling people with you. You want people to go to the top with you. You're helping other people reach their personal goal. When you're team building, it's not about you. It's about the other person. If I'm team building, right, which I love to do, I love to team build. I need to know your personal goals because you don't care about my personal goals. So my goal is to help you get there. So I'm constantly team building. I'm constantly looking to team build with other people that are serious and they're ready to put in the work. And the last skill that you need out of the top 5 most important skills you need to build a business, especially businesses like network marketing, is sales. We all sell something. You sell your parents on something, right? You sell your spouse on what you need to purchase. You sell your children on making good grades. We're all in sales. Now you got to sell your product. Okay. You're the brand. And so, yes, sales is important. Any successful entrepreneur is selling. They're all selling. So I can tell you, if you do not like to sell, you do not want to be an entrepreneur. If you do not like to build relationships, you do not want to be an entrepreneur. If you do not like it, entrepreneurship is not for you. So don't get upset if you have not learned the skills. Everything is figure outable. You can learn a skill. Now write this down. You got it? Those are the top 5. When people keep your name, understand when you start changing, okay, when you're learning these skills, you're going to see a difference in your productivity. You're going to see a difference in your income. You're going to see a difference in the people that you hang around. You're going to see a difference. So when people keep their name, your name in their mouth, you're stirring up dust. When people are talking about you on this app, you're stirring up dust. Okay. You shaking the ground and you're doing something right. You're doing it right. You're living, like my son says, you're living rent free in their head. They're talking about you. You're doing it, girl. You are making waves they wish they could ride on. You continue to break records despite your own setbacks, despite your own disappointments and your own losses. You're that girl. Just like they say Beyonce's that girl, you are that girl too. And of course, favor ain't fair when you put God first in everything you do. If you don't begin everything with God, it will end in disaster. Every day you start with God first. And so you have shown people how it's done when you lead with your heart, not your head. You've shown people that it's possible by showing up. People are so curious about how you're doing it or done it. They don't see all the things that you're doing behind the scene. They don't see you rolling out of bed on your knees every morning, girl. They don't see the bags under your eyes from crying. They don't see the tears you've cried. So when you focus on the passion, not the pain and not the paycheck, God will prepare a table before your enemies. You're doing it right. You better not stop being a living miracle. You better not stop being a living miracle. You got this. I believe in you. I'm cheering for you. Don't quit. Quitting is not an option. You continue to show up. Just better your skills. That's it. Just better your skills. Write those 5 skills down. Start today. Yes, connect with some great people who are definitely excited just like you, motivated like you, determined like you. Connect with the right people. And so, yes, do me a favor, share the broadcast. I'm always here for you. Make sure you follow. If you love this type of business tips and motivation and inspiration, make sure you follow. Make sure you tag a friend or two. But listen, I love sharing what I know for sure, because my hope is to shorten your learning curve. And if I can do it, you can do it. And so it's so much room at the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. So I'll see your beautiful faces if you follow me on TikTok. I'll see your beautiful faces later on. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Have a good Friday.